Sagittarius, hey, it's Lisa. How you guys doing? I'm just coming in, having some coffee, reading some cards to do your October 2021 January, oh God, October 2021 general reading. It's only general, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. Take what does, leave what doesn't. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoy it and you come back to see me again. And for those of you who have been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. All right. I'm starting a new spread, so I'm going to still get learning where the card placements are, so I'll be looking over at my cheat sheet. But it's for like well, it's so hard to say, self-growth and personal development. So let me know if you like it. All right. It's kind of like an energy, that's what I'm calling it, monthly energy reading. Anyway, all right. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what we can find out. Okay, got Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Wands, crossed by the Five of Swords. I'll tell you what these placements are. The Three of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Judgment, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. Looking pretty good so far. Alright, so Alright, Sagittarius, your past, your recent past, it looks like you were juggling some things that could have been jobs, business, kids, family, home. Okay, so you were doing some juggling, and that's in the recent past. But coming up as far as your now, your present, it looks like you're really, really content. Like, you know, you pretty much have everything your heart wants. Maybe very, very happy in home, very happy in family. And all your wishes have come true. On the flip side of this, though, and I have to see what cards come up around it, there could be a smugness going on, too. So, we'll have to see. Sounds like you're feeling... I mean, I don't know why that made me think of that, but like it's almost like because you're doing so well, you're feeling kind of smug. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. So now we have, for your highest self, is like who you're meant to be with no blockages. And that's what I have, this Six of Wands. It's like, you know, public recognition, being acknowledged in things that you're doing, you know, whether it's at work or at home or, you know, some kind of regular event that you attend. So just public recognition. But you're being blocked by the Five of Swords energy, and this is almost where you don't want to go after anything that might be too big. Or you have almost a win at all costs attitude about something. So that can go either way too. So it's either you won't risk anything because you don't want the chance of losing, or you're going to win at the cost of anybody around you. So like almost because these guys are pitiful. Like, look at them. They dropped their swords. He's taking their stuff. And so it's almost like, you know, be careful who you step on going up the ladder, because you never know what's going to happen as you come down. That kind of thing is like you need to have... You just need to be nice as you're, you know, climbing up past people, not to, like, totally decimate them. but we'll figure out how it's going to go. Now, the next one I have is your family patterns. And this is something that you take with you from when you grew up into your present time. And this looks like, just a lot of happiness that was, in your past, growing up, and celebrations, a lot of camaraderie and love and, enjoyment in the family. And that's regardless of what the family is, whether it's blood, whether it's like your soul family, however you came up. You aren't hatched, we know that. And they pass that on to your present. But now for your defense mechanisms and your fears, got this Seven of Pentacles. And it's the Eight of Pentacles. And I actually feel like this is your fear, is that you're not going to be successful like this. Like, you're not going to be able to work as hard as you need to do, work to be successful at it. All right. Now this one, it's a conscious mind. It's like what you know you should do, which is working really hard to be successful at something. So it's weird because this is what you're afraid that you can't do, but this is what you're over here doing, and you know you should be doing it. So it kind of makes you wonder why, if you're already doing it, or you already know you have to do it, why you're afraid of doing it, or afraid of not being able to do it. That's very interesting. We're going to clarify, see if we can get any more depth in this. Because then you have what you really want to do came up as the Six of Cups. Now, I'm not actually... This could be you want to start a family. You want to be around your family more. You want to be involved in a situation where you're like maybe teaching young children. Being around them a lot more in that aspect where you're teaching them and taking care of them. Oh, excuse me. All right. Yeah, like, did you want to be a teacher? Or did you want to... Like, and I'm thinking, like, elementary school age. Like almost, yeah, like you want to mold the minds of the young kind of thing. Yeah, just, all right. So let's go that. Now, the lesson that Spirit wants you to learn is judgment. And this basically making a judgment call based on an enlightenment that you've come across. So something might make you trigger this aha moment, and you need to make a judgment call on that. And I think they're saying to you, as in the lesson being, that you need to acknowledge it when you notice it, and then actually fulfill it with making the call on it. And this advice is the Ten of Cups. Well, this is nice. All right, so the advice is this. I mean, you can't really get any happier than this. And okay, you know what? I saw a sign today. We were out at a fall festival, and there was a sign that said, having gratitude makes everything be enough. It was like, one of those cute little signs. And I'm like, that's what this feels like. Be grateful for what you have. Because even if it's only this, only the 9 cups. But I think the advice is be grateful for what you have, because that means everything, because it should be enough. Oh. Well, I like that. It's pretty good reading here, Saggy. Let's see. Actually, this is like one of the nicest ones I've had so far. Oopsie. Alright, let's see about your Seven of Pentacles. Okay, we got the Seven of Wands and the Four of Cups. Yeah, so this is telling me that, like, all right, so you're afraid that you're not going to be able to work hard enough to be able to do what you want to do to succeed. So this is something you're always trying to defend it, or maybe you feel like you have to defend yourself because you don't think you can do it. And maybe that you're feeling like you're disappointed in what you're going to be doing. So you think your work that you're going to do, you're not going to be able to do good enough. So you're going to be disappointed in the result of it, and that you're always going to have to defend it because it's not going to be as good as people are going to think it should be, or you think it should be. Let's see about this Five of Swords. Oh, my cards are getting tired. Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords here? Ooh. The Tower and the Ace of Swords. Alright, well. To me, this makes me feel like if you are afraid to take things on just because they seem too big, if they seem too big, you're afraid to take them on, you're never going to be able to keep your foundation to stand. Like it's never going to stand. It's going to be rocky and it's going to crumble. Because your personal foundation, not the job, not the whatever you're doing, your personal foundation is going to crumble if you don't take on the bigger things. Because obviously you can do it, and you don't have to be afraid that you can't do it. And it feels like if you do, then you have like a new start in maybe your self-confidence and in what you can build. Just have to have faith in yourself. So what about the Six of Cups? Oh. Alright, we got the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So I feel like that seems like whatever this is, what that you really want to do, it's going to make you really, really happy. So like I said, I feel like it's with children. Some kind of doing something with children. And maybe communication. Some form of teaching. Maybe, yeah, some form of teaching with children. It's going to make you really happy. What about the Judgment? Why does Sagittarius need to learn the lesson of judgment? Nine of Swords and the World. Well, it seems like if you have it would actually take a lot of stress off of you if you learned to be able to acknowledge what you're noticing and be able to judge it for what it is. And that it would just make everything complete better because you're able to judge what you're seeing around you or certain situations or the aspects of everything. get the Ten of Cups, just because. Oh, Empress and the Six of Cups. Okay, again, I think it's, if you did this, what you felt like you really should be doing, and you're not afraid to try to get to where you need to be, and then you can accept the idea of, like, having that aha moment, being able to judge the situation as it is, that you could end up, really, really happy. Because we got the Empress and the Six of Cups again. So that's like nurturing and nurturing and growing and bringing things to peace and happiness. Okay. Where's that at? Alright, and you get a couple Souls Journey cards, and then I'm going to bed. Alright. Oops. Adversity and success. Aha! That just kind of like screamed you, didn't it? Alright. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn, and I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Yes, okay, right there sums that up. You have to have adversity to learn, and greater goal is to love. But okay, hopefully this helped you out, Sagittarius. It's a really good reading, though. I mean, it is literally the best one I've done out of like the last 9 that I did. But all right, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment, let me know, do you like the spread? And I will be seeing you, if not mid-month, then next month, okay? Take care.